Hi everybody, for today's project I'll be making a cute and colorful card, but before I get to that I would just like you to know if you would like to subscribe to my channel, you can click on my avatar or my picture at the end of this video and then you'll be subscribed to my channel. So now on to my project. I'll be using this Laurel Burch Stampendous stamp, and this is called Lion with Bird. And I'm going to stamp this out with Memento Tuxedo black ink on Neenah Classic Crest Solar White cardstock. And it's stamped out perfectly. So then I'll be coloring this with Spectrum Noir alcohol markers. I forgot to push record. I do that sometimes. So I'm just coloring with my lightest yellow and then I will go in with my darkest yellow to outline what I have just colored. And now I'm starting here with the darkest yellow since I forgot to push record when I did the lightest yellow. And I'm just going to color around the edge. This gives it a little bit of definition, and I'm using various colors of Spectrum Noir markers. When I link to the products that I'm using, I will just link to the Spectrum Noir page because I'm using so many colors that it's going to be hard to list them all. And now that I'm done coloring it, I am going to cut this out so I can use it on my card front. It turned out really cute and I love the bright colors. The white card panel I cut from a lawn fawn die, and it's the dotted die. And I'm going to be using this Altenew stamp set. It's called Halftone Circles. And I'm going to make a really colorful background for the lion. And I'm going to use 3 colors of distress ink. I am going to use Wild Honey, Mustard Seed, and Carved Pumpkin. And when I ink up these stamps, I'm not even going to use a stamp block or a stamping tool. I'm just inking them up on my fingers because they stick to my fingers, and this was just a quick and easy way to stamp with these. And I just randomly stamped those circles where I think they need it to be. There was no rhyme or reason to it. And then I just periodically put that colored image that I had cut out onto the card front to make sure that I had all the circles stamped where I wanted them. And then in the middle of the lion, underneath his belly, is a white space, and I want to cut that out. So I'm just going to take some scissors, some sharp pointed scissors, and I'm going to cut out that bright white area underneath the lion's belly. And now that I have that middle cut out, I'm just placing it on the background to make sure it's the way I want it, and it is. So then I'm going to take some gel pens and I'm going to add some little accents to the flowers and to the middle of the flower and to the leaves. And these are glitter gel pens. And here I'm going to take my magnifying glass and a white gel pen to color in the whites of his eyes because I did get marker on there. And then I will also use the same magnifying glass to color the iris of his eye. And I'll use a green color to do that. And once he's all finished being colored, I'm going to glue him onto that background that I made with those Altenew halftone circles. And I'm using art glitter glue, and I'm just putting that on the back of my colored image, and I'll glue it to the card front. And once that cute little lion is glued down to that card front, I am going to stamp the sentiment, "Life is better in color," and that's in that halftone circle stamp set by Altenew. And I'm going to stamp it crooked because when you stamp it crooked, you don't have to worry about stamping it straight. That's my motto. And I'm going to use Memento tuxedo black ink to stamp that sentiment twice so it's nice and dark. And there, the sentiment's nice and dark and it's crooked up in the corner. And now I'm going to take this card panel and I'm going to glue it onto another card panel, and that will be a yellow card panel. And that yellow card panel is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And now I'm going to take that finished card front and I'm going to glue it onto an orange card base, and the card base is a standard A2 size card base. But I chose orange because again I wanted this card to be nice and bright. And then my card will be all finished. I'll leave the inside blank because I like to personalize my cards and I'm not sure who this card is for yet. So I'll just leave the inside blank for right now. And my nice bright card is finished, and again the inside is blank so I can personalize it. And links to the products I used are down below. And this video was sponsored by Tupelodesignsllc, where US shipping is always free with no minimum purchase and international shipping is discounted. They are also home of the daily deals, so be sure to check that out. And thanks for watching. Bye.